everybody. I'm very excited today. Guess what I got in the mail today? Ta-da! My ProMaster Series Incubator and Hatcher, and I am so excited to get this thing open and get it started today. So y'all come on along with me and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm missing something, or I don't know what I'm doing. It is probably I got it upside down. That's why. Okay, now I got it figured out. Okay, y'all, I got it put together. I should have had better breakfast this morning. I ate my Frosted Flakes and banana for breakfast, which I know is not exactly the breakfast of champions. And, you know, I probably should have eaten Wheaties, but oh my gosh, y'all, look what they did to Bruce Jenner. Okay, so no Wheaties for me. I've got the thing put together, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what all the features are and what all it does and that kind of thing. First of all, I want to talk to you guys about my shed here. This is what I would have referred to at one point as my she shed. At one point, I worked for a major communications company from home, and this was my office. And I can be really girly despite the whole being covered in chicken poop all the time thing. So I just did it up real girly. I have a glitter wall over there, and this shed has been many, many, many things. So there's, you know, sorry guys, it's junky, it's a lot of storage, but it's also, now it's my chick shed. So I'm incubating all of my eggs and doing all my chicks out here now. So, plus I got seeds and canning stuff and all of that, but I just wanted to let you guys know that when you see that glitter wall, that's not as weird as it seems. So, okay. So, this egg incubator and hatcher is from Right Farm Products, which I'm not endorsing them in any way, shape, or form. They are not a sponsor. This just happens to be who I ordered it from. And this one has 120 egg capacity. so I can incubate up to 120 eggs at one time. One of the things that I'm trying to do to make money for my, with my homestead is to hatch chicks and sell them. And so this is one big step in that direction for me to be able to do 120 eggs at once. Now, this first go around, I'm probably only going to do about 80 eggs, just because that's how many I had saved up. It came in a couple days earlier than I thought it was going to. So, and this has a digital temperature gauge. It has a digital humidity gauge, which is fantastic. It's one that circulates the air with a fan. It's got an LED egg candler on there. However, I have my own egg candler as well, so I'll probably use that one because I really, really like that one. So I'm going to open this up and show you guys what we got in here. Okay, so this is the fan, and that is the little doodad that turns the rollers so that it can turn the eggs. And I'm going to show you guys. These are the rollers, and this is where you lay your eggs across here, and these rollers will turn with this little bar right here that's attached to the doodad. And this is 2 layers, so that's how come I can put so many eggs in here at once. I've got this whole layer on the bottom, and then I have this top layer as well. And what we do is we put water in the bottom. There's a place to put water, and that is to keep the humidity up. And you want some humidity during the whole process, because the better the humidity is, the softer the eggshells will be. So when they start trying to break out of their shell, it's a little bit easier for them and not so hard on them to do that. So we'll put water in the water reservoir, and then we'll put our chicken eggs in here, and we'll turn it on, and then we're going to leave them alone. And I'm going to be going through this whole process. I will come out here again and film for you guys when we put them on lockdown, which putting them on lockdown is where you take the rollers out and you put these little trays in right here, and you just lay the eggs in there, and they don't turn anymore because they're trying to get into position at that point to start doing what we call pipping. Pipping is where they break a little tiny piece of the shell off, and they start breaking that shell around a little circle, and that's how they're going to kick their way out of there and be born. So I will come back in a minute and show you guys how I position all of the eggs and how we put the water in, and then we'll go from there. So these are my eggs that I have been saving back to put in the incubator to hatch. You see where I wrote on there, for incubation only, do not eat, because I don't want people getting into these and eating them, because they're the newer ones I'm saving for incubation. So I've got about 90 eggs out here that I'm going to try to put in the incubator. And I'm going to give you guys a tip that I got the other day, that you can spray these, because you don't want to wash them ahead of time, because they have that protective coating from the mother on there. So, they may have a little bit of stuff on them here and there, or a piece of hay that you can't get off or whatever. But my understanding is that you need to leave them the way they are as much as you can. But the tip that I got was that you take, here we got some right here, hydrogen peroxide. It's a 3% solution. And I think I got this big 32-ounce bottle at Walmart for like $1 or $1.50 or something like that. It wasn't very expensive. But what you do is you take the hydrogen peroxide solution and you spray your eggs. Let's see if I can get down here and do this so you guys can see this. And you spray it on the eggs, and then you let it dry. And not only does this kill any bacteria that might be on there, but it will also, it does something with ionization, and I'm not a scientist, so I couldn't tell you exactly what it is, but the ionization helps the chick to have more oxygen in the shell. And so that will, in turn, make your hatch rates go up, so you won't have as many eggs that don't hatch. So we're going to try this time around as an experiment and see how that works. I'm going to let these dry, and then I'm going to come back and flip them over and spray the other side. Rory's here to help us put eggs in this incubator. You ready, Miss Rory, to do that? Okay. We'll do a start to the bottom. You ready to put some eggs in here? Okay, this is what we do. We just set them end to end. Okay, you ready to put the lid on? Let's get the lid on.
Why are you supposed to put eggs in?
Because it's going to get all nice and warm. And you know what we got to do? We got to put some more water in it. You want to put some water in it? Oops.
Yeah.
Okay, come over here. Stand right here. Come here. Squirt some in that hole right there. Just squirt that ball. Squeeze it. There you go. Okay, now let's move it and put some in this hole right here on this side. Squeeze it real good. Okay. Now we're all done. Are you excited? High five. Yes. Okay. So we got a bunch of eggs for incubate. All right. We're just gonna leave them alone, right? Let them go till they hatch.